Hello guys, how are you today? So today I'll be explaining the math course practice IGCSE 7.2 quiz. So let's start, okay? Consider the data in the table below listed in ascending order, okay? Meaning you start from the bottom, you end at the top, all right? They need the lower quartile. Lower quartile, you should remember it is always 25%. So 25 over 100 times the total number of whatever you have. In this case, they are numbers. You can count them or you can do it mentally, whatever way you want, but you should know that we have 30 numbers in this case. So to find the lower quartile of the data, we are gonna do 25 over 100 times 30, and we are gonna get what? We are gonna get 7.5. So this means what? We directly round it to the 8th number. So we got 7.5. That means we are gonna take directly the number higher, which is 8. So let's count and see the 8th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the lower quartile of the data is 32. Next, we move to the upper quartile of the data. Lower quartile is 25%. Upper quartile means what? 75%. So 75 over 100 times the total, which we found to be 30. If you do it on your calculator, you are gonna get 22.5. So 22.5. Okay, we are gonna take the bigger number, which is 23. So you need to find the 23rd term. Okay, we are gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So the 23rd term is 73. That means the upper quartile is 73. Now we move on to the 10th percentile. What does 10th percentile mean? It means 10 over 100, so 10% of the total. So 10 over 100 times 30, okay? If you do it, you are gonna get 3. Now, what does 3 mean exactly? 3 means you are gonna take the 3rd and 4th term, you are gonna add them, so 3rd plus 4th, and you are going to divide it by 2. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it becomes 15 plus 15 divided by 2. You are then going to get 30 over 2, which is 15. So either way, it is 15. So now let us set our rules. Lower quartile is 25% or 25 over 100 times the total. If you get as an answer a whole number, then you take the median between the number and the one after. So for example, you got the 3rd, you are gonna do 3rd plus 4th over 2. Whereas if you get a decimal or fraction, okay, you are directly gonna take the number above. For example, we got, 7.5. We take directly 8. Then we move on to what? To the upper quartile. Upper quartile means 75% or 75 over 100 times the total. You will get your answer. If your answer is a whole number or a decimal or fraction, okay, if it is a whole number, you are gonna take the number plus the number after it. So for example, if it was the 5th term, you're gonna do 5th plus 6th term divided by 2. Or if it is a decimal or fraction, for example, if it is 8.6, you are directly gonna take the one after, which is 9. Even if it was, for example, 5.2, you are gonna take 6. All right, And then any percentile. So here they told us what the 10th percentile means percentage. So it means 10% of the total. So 10 over 100 times the total. And then we got an answer. And then this answer again can either be whole number or decimal and fraction. And then the rest applies the same exactly. Now we move on to question number 2. The table below shows the duration in minutes of the 20 phone calls that Sarah made during the week. What is the median of the duration of Sarah's calls? So they need the median of the duration of Sarah's phone call. The median of what? Of the duration, okay? So are we gonna look at the frequency? Because if they asked us only the median number, we would look at the frequencies. But no, here they asked us the median of the duration. It's given to us. So very simply, we're gonna take this over here. We are gonna take the first term, which is 0, plus the last term, which is 22, and we are gonna divide it by 2. 22 divided by 2, we are gonna get 11. To further double check our answers, look what we are gonna do. We are gonna add all the frequency together. Anyways, it's given to us as 20. Then to find the median number or the median frequency, we are gonna add 1 to the 20, then divide it by 2. So that's 21 divided by 2, which is 10.5. Next step we're gonna do is we're gonna find the cumulative frequency, okay? Finding the cumulative frequency, you're gonna get 2 here, 5, 9, 13, and then 20. Now 10.5 lies in which range, which frequency, which cumulative frequency? It lies in the 13 cumulative frequency, okay? Since 2 you don't have, 10.5, 5 you don't have, 10.5, 9 you don't have, 10.5, but 13, it includes 10.5. Now, if you look at it, its duration, which is what we need, is between 10 and 14. And then check our answer. Our answer is 11. Is it between 10 and 14? Yes, it is. So that means we are correct. And the median of the duration, pay attention, they need the duration of Sarah's calls is 11. Now we move on to the median number. Pay attention, they asked us there for something different. They asked us here for the median duration, and here they're asking us for the median number. Whenever they ask us for the median number, what we are gonna do is we're gonna add the frequency together. So 2 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1. If you do it on your calculator, you are gonna get 29. This is the total number of frequencies, okay? Now what we are gonna do is we're gonna add 1 to 29, so it's gonna be 29 plus 1, 30, divided by 2, which will give us 15. Now we need to find the cumulative frequency, okay? Here it's gonna be 2, 12, 17, 22, 28, and 29. Now we're gonna be looking at the values and we will see which one includes 15. 2 does not include 15, 12 does not include 15, whereas 17 includes 15. So what is the median number of TVs? It is then 2. Alright? We proceed to question number 4. The histogram shown below represents the duration in minutes of the 200 phone calls that Samantha made in a 2-month period. Complete the table below so that it represents the frequency of the table of the given data. Very simply, they gave us what? They gave us the frequency density and the duration. To find the frequency now, okay, we know that the relation between frequency density and frequency is that frequency density is equal to the frequency over the width. Finding the width, you just need to look here, okay, and subtract the bigger number minus the smaller number. So for the first one, the frequency becomes 5 times 4 minus 0, so 5 times 4, which is 20. For the second one, it becomes 20 times 6 minus 4, which is 2, so 20 times 2, 40. For the third one, it becomes 15 times 10 minus 6, so 15 times 4, 60. Same thing for the fourth one, which is 15 times 14 minus 10, which is 15 times 4, which gives us 60. And then finally, we have half of it, which is 2.5. 2.5 times 22 minus 14, so times 8, we are gonna get 20. So all in all, our frequency is 20, 40, 60, 60, and 20. So 20, 40, 60, 60, and 20. Now, just I'll repeat again how we did it. We did frequency density is equal to frequency over width. We have width over here, okay? We just multiplied frequency density by width, okay? Now, if we want to double check, they told us that she made, or the person made, actually Samantha, so she made 200 phone calls. Let us check by adding all the frequency. We have 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 60 plus 20. And if you do it on your calculator, you are going to get 200. So that means our answer is correct. Now we move on. This is something really nice. They told us using mid-intervals. What do mid-intervals mean? This over here is an interval. It means from 0 to 4. This is also from 4 to 6, from 6 to 10, from 10 to 14, and from 14 to 22. Now, when we are finding the mean, okay, with a frequency, okay, and an interval, it's gonna be quite difficult. So they said, find the mid-interval. Very simply, finding the mid-interval, you are gonna do a plus b divided by 2. So 0 plus 4 divided by 2, it's gonna give you 2. 4 plus 6 divided by 2 is gonna give you 5. 6 plus 10 divided by 2 is gonna give you 8. 10 plus 14 divided by 2 is gonna give you 12. And then 14 plus 22 divided by 2 is gonna give us 18. So now we found what? We found the mid-intervals. Now here we move to a really important step. Since we have a frequency, okay, to find the mean, we are gonna use this equation. Mean in frequency, okay, is equal to the duration multiplied, so duration 1 multiplied by its frequency, plus duration 2 multiplied by its frequency, and then so on and so forth, over what? Over the total frequency, okay? So let's take here duration 1, which is 2. It's gonna be 2 times its frequency, 20, plus duration 2, which is 5 times 40, then plus 8 times 60, plus 12 times 60, here it does not fit, so I'll move it to this side, plus 18 times 20, and then we're gonna divide it all by the total frequency. You can add the total frequency, it's gonna be 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 60 plus 20. Now I prefer you use the bracket so you don't do any mistake. So 18 times 20 plus 2 times 20 plus 5 times 40 plus 8 times 60 plus 12 times 60, okay, over 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 60 plus 20. And then if you do it, you are gonna get 9. So very simply, the mean is 9 minutes. Now we move on to question number 5. Again, we are talking about mean. They are asking for the mean number of paintings in each household in the neighborhood. Very simply, to find the mean number, we are gonna do number or duration or whatever, 1 multiplied by its frequency plus number 2 multiplied by its frequency, and etc. over the total frequency. Okay? So it's gonna be 3 times 1 plus 4 times 2 plus 5 times 6 plus 6 times 6 plus 7 times 7 plus 8 times 3 over 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3. And if you do it on your calculator, you are gonna have 3 times 1 plus 4 times 2 plus 5 times 6 plus 6 times 6 plus 7 times 7 plus 8 times 3 over 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3. It is equal to then 6. So the mean number of paintings in each household in the neighborhood is then 6. Now we proceed to question number 6. Find x so that the mean of the data set this is 22. Okay? They're asking us for mean, but they did not give us 2 tables. That means it's probably easier. What does mean mean originally? Mean, it dignifies or signifies that everything added, so let's say number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3 plus number 4, etc., over the total number. Okay, not the total numbers added together. No, the total number, meaning if you have 5 digits, 6 digits. Okay, so let's take this as an example. To find the mean, we're gonna add everything together. So it's gonna be x plus 2x plus 3x plus 5x, which I believe is 11x. 11x, okay, over the total number. What is the total number? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. So over 4, excuse me. So 11x over 4 is equal to 22. Very simply to solve it, it's going to be 11x is equal to 22 times 4, which is 88. So then x is equal to 8. If you want to substitute, let's see. It's going to be 11x over 4. Will it be equal to 22? So 11 times 8. Okay, so replace x by 8. So 11 times 8 over 4, you are going to get then 22. That's question number 6 done. Now we move on to question number 7. The table below shows information about the time taken by 100 students to finish an exam. Each small rectangle in the grid has height 5 and width 10 minutes. Select all such rectangles to construct the histogram for the given data. There are a total of 20 such rectangles, okay? So looking at the graph, you see they gave us the frequency and they gave us the time intervals in minutes. What we are going to do is we're going to look at the time intervals. First thing they tell us is that from 10 to 20, time interval 10 to 20, we have a frequency of 15. So we are going to go down. We're going to see 15 is over here. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3 blocks. Okay? We go up again. Then we have a time interval from 20 to 30 and it has a frequency of 20. So we're going to go down again. From 20 to 30, we're going to check where's 20. 20 is here. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go up again. From 30 to 40, we have a frequency of 25. So where does 25 stop here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go up again. From 40 to 50, it has a frequency of 10. So it's going to be 1, 2. And then finally, from 50 to 60, it has a frequency of 30. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you want to double check, click on any point. It will say, please unselect one of your choices to continue. All right. Now we proceed to question number 8, which is the final question. The table below shows the number of pets owned by each household in a building. They need us to find the total number of pets in the building. Very simply, to find the total number of pets, you're going to do the number of pets multiplied by its frequency. So 0 times 9 plus, okay, the number multiplied by its frequency, 1 times 2 plus 2 times 6 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 4 plus 5 times 2. Then if we do it on our calculator, 0 times 9 plus 1 times 2 plus 2 times 6 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 4 plus 5 times 2, we are going to get 58. So the total number of pets in this building is 58. Now they need the mean number. We have 2 tables. You can either do it as x1 f1 plus x2 f2, okay, or over the total frequency. Or, since we found the total number, which is x1 f1 plus x2 f2, etc., the total number is this, we can very simply divide it by the frequency. So it's going to be 58 divided by the frequency, which is 9 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2. So 58 over 9 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2, you are gonna get 2. So the mean number of pets owned by each household in the building is 2. Let us now submit, and hopefully we don't have any mistakes. And thank God we don't have any mistakes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day.